What's good, guys? It's your boy Keegan here, and today I'm here bringing you guys another video. Austin in the most recent profile. Austin profiled the Giratina Toadless that me, him, Gomely, and Andrew all used at Fort Wayne Regionals. And originally I would have made my record too, but I figured instead of doing that, I'd rather give you guys something more fresh. Because
to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. And since cities are coming up, I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a couple deck profiles on some standard stuff that you'll probably expect. This is my personal favorite as of testing right now. This is Wobbuffett. So, Pokemon lineup, we're playing 3 Wobbuffett. He's your main attacker. His ability is amazing, just shuts down your opponent's Shamans. And the really only thing that could get past Wobbuffett via ability-wise is either currently Hoopa or Bats. So, I mean, just being able to shut down, like, the big thing being Shaman, obviously, from your opponent setting up is just really, really strong. And then for backup attackers, we also play 2 Miltank. Miltank is pretty good whenever you get Bats out. Powerful Friends doing 80 for an energy is pretty solid in my opinion. And then we also play 1 copy of Latios, just because we're already playing Psychic Energy, and it makes our life a hell of a lot easier if we play Night March or Vespiquen and they start Lone Combi or Lone Night Marcher or a Lone Unknown or something like that. So that's the attacker lineup, and then ignore the Free Flight Zubats. They're supposed to be the Phantom Forces one, but we're playing 4 of the Phantom Forces. Zubat has like 50 HP and 1 retreat cost. Its attack, I think, does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chill, I guess. Definitely is nice to have maximize your odds of having one in here. Obviously, we're also playing 4 Golbat just to maximize consistency. You're more time going to be using Golbat over Crobat whenever placing bat damage down because it's a stage 1 over the stage 2. And then we're also playing 3 Crobat because Crobat's really, really good for Surprise Bite. They all can attack. The bat line can attack entirely for free with Dem Valley out. And Wobb, you're mainly using just the Psychic Energy on. Miltank takes any energy, and Latios takes the Psychic to do its attack. We're not going to be using Light Pulse with it. So that's the Pokemon lineup. It's pretty generic for Wobbats, at least. It's pretty nice. I like it. I do say so myself. Up next for the item lineup of the deck. We don't play any Ace Specs because, you know, they're not in standard format. So we're just playing 1 Enhanced Hammer, 1 Escape Rope, 1 Sacred Ash, 1 Enhanced Hammer to slow down your opponent. This is really, really good against like stuff like Giratina Fairies or maybe a Speed Quaza deck or really anything to play Special Energy. 1 Escape Rope. I had room for for a switching card, and I generally play Escape Rope if I'm only playing 1 switching card. You could cut it for a switch if you want to. That's up to you. And then we also play 1 Sacred Ash because it does suck when you have to Sycamore away some bats. So that's why we played the Sacred Ash. We also play 2 copies of Level Ball to be able to get out your bat line, or well, your Zubats and your Golbats because they're under 90 HP. Everything else you have to Ultra Ball for, so we're playing only 2 Level Ball and 4 Ultra Ball to maximize consistency, or not 4, 3, I'm so sorry. And the list
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, my bad. Instead, actually, you're playing 3 Muscle Band. Instead, I mean, I originally played 2 Muscle Band. You could probably cut a Muscle Band if you want to play 4 Ultra Ball and maximize your consistency. It's only if you want to, though. 3 Trainer's Mail because digging for items is really, really cool. 4 Super Scoop Up to reuse your bats. I don't think you need it technically, but a lot of good players would say that you probably need it, so I play it in case. And then 4 Versus Seeker to reuse your supporters. Pretty standard, honestly. So that's the item lineup. On to the supporters. For the supporters of the deck, we actually play 1 Ace Trainer and 1 AZ. You could easily cut the Ace Trainer for an AZ, but I kind of like throwing off my opponents whenever I drop that card. Just because because usually you're not going to be swinging for like big amounts of damage, and you're not going to be able to start taking prizes until probably like the 3rd or 4th turn of the game, I'd say. is your general average. Sometimes maybe your second if you get extremely lucky with like multiple bats down for turn 1. Definitely, if you're probably thinking about breakthrough though, I would probably cut the Ace Trainer for a Bridget, just because whenever you open Bridget, you could get either 3 bats or you can get like, or 2 bats in the Latios, or not Latios, 2 bats in the Wobbuffett, or just the Latios if you want to get that, I guess. The 1 AZ is really good because it's just the guaranteed heads on a super scoop up, and I mean you can just pick up a bat line, replay it down if you have like 3 bats down. It's pretty great. 2 Lysander pretty much gets you kills in certain matchups. It's really great. 2 Shauna because I hate Birch. I mean, even though the odds are statistically better of using Birch than Shauna, I just prefer Shauna because I like consistency. And then 4 Sycamore because draw, because that's like the really only big draw supporter we have in Standard. And then we also have 4 Dem Valley because we can't bank on always playing Night March, so we have to maximize our stadium count. Because our deck really runs off of Dem Valley, because we bank on that, having that in play. Generally for Wobbuffett, because we don't want to attach 2 energies to it, or we don't want to attach an energy for turn onto one of our bats. It's pretty bad. So that's why I play 4 Dem Valley to maximize consistency and to maximize the chance of having that out during the game. So that's our supporter and stadium lineup. And then to round off the deck, we are just playing 7 Psychic Energy. We are not playing any Mystery Energy because I hate playing it. You could probably cut 1, I'd say, for a Mystery. And so you play 6 Basic and 1 Mystery. I like the 7 Psychic though. It just guarantees you more safety against like Toad decks. And just it forces them to hit heads on Crushing Hammer if they want to get rid of your energy. Otherwise you're able to super scoop up your damage if you're not item locked or whatever. It's pretty great.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm known for pissing off people with my OCD habit, so it's whatever. But there's the deck. The one big thing that people have been, or that I talked about with Austin before making this video is Shaman. You could probably play 1 Shaman in here, I'd say. It's not necessary. I mean, you're generally drawing through your deck efficiently enough that you don't need the Shaman, but I see times when you could use the Shaman. Especially whenever you only have like AZ or Ace Trainer and your opponent isn't up on prizes or something. Like that's kind of annoying. I don't know. You can also add teammates in here too. That's the other big card I probably would consider. I don't know what I would cut for those because I haven't tested those, so I'm not going to give you a solid answer on it. But there you guys go. That's Wobb Bats. Hopefully we'll profile more stuff for the channel for Standard. I know Austin's tossing the idea of Totina in Standard. We'll see how that kind of goes around. I'm going to try and get up a Speed Giratina deck profile soon, as well as maybe a Lucario Bats profile or 2. So we'll see. We'll see. Definitely there's more stuff to come in the future. But thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.